Hello everybody, Agent Zachary05 today for another video, and today guys, we are back. I'll do a video explaining everything later on, what was going on, but basically from now on, you can expect videos from me every Sunday and Friday, hopefully. Now, if they come out a little late, don't worry about it, it's due to my Wi-Fi being slow or something. But anyways, on with the video. So today, we are playing Ultimate Driving. We're playing Odessa. I like this map. I think it's pretty fun. To test out the new, one of the new cars added to the game. This is the Tesla Roadster, or the Tesseract Model LC. I'm not sure of the in-game name. But this car is an electric monster. And it's only 500k. And I'm going to give a little bit of an in-depth review on, is it worth it? Is it worth your money? And many other questions. So let's get on with it. So first of all, we'll bring it on to the first point. Now, yes, this car is customized. I do have boost. I do have painted and everything to make it look a little bit more personalized to me. I like the red on this car, and it's just a classic car that, the classic color that everyone knows this car for. But first things first, this is an electric car. The acceleration. I'll let you see it for yourself. No boost. That was what, like 5 seconds? 6 seconds? And you're at 250 miles an hour? It's crazy! The acceleration on this car is mad. Oh no. It's absolutely crazy. I'm gonna say it's the fastest accelerating car in the game. Of course, with glitches and stuff, you can probably get a little bit faster acceleration from other cars or something. But generally, I mean, acceleration is crazy. I've never experienced a car like this in Ultimate Driving when it comes to just a brutal, raw acceleration. Is definitely crazy. Now, I noticed you might have noticed when I got my 1 mile XP and money, this thing is cheap. It's only $500,000. So, it doesn't make you much money. I mean, most cars up in this 250 mile an hour class can make you like $1,200 or more, and this thing only makes you $942 a mile, and only a little bit of XP. But it's $500,000. It does 250 miles an hour. For what I know, TTP basically, and their crew, base the cars on how fast they go, and they're basically your stats balanced to the price, and then work out how much money you're going to get a mile. Because only $942 a mile, but you're doing 250 miles an hour. So that's a lot of money in an hour of driving at 250 miles an hour, for example. It's definitely pretty good. I mean, it's better than a lot of other cars in the game. Now, as it goes for top speed-wise, as I said, it does 250 miles an hour. It is definitely pretty quick. I mean, I'm going to say it's amongst some of the fastest cars in the game. I mean, 250 miles an hour is basically a benchmark when it comes to hypercars nowadays. I mean, you've got cars like the Bugattis, the Devo, and all, well, not specifically a Devo. Devo's actually a little bit slow. 230 odd miles an hour isn't slow, but don't get me wrong, but you got the Voiture Noir, the Centodeci, I believe that's how you say it. They're very fast cars doing 260 miles an hour, but those cars in this game, I mean, the cheapest Bugatti that does 250 miles an hour is the Veyron. It still costs a few $1,000,000. And then you got of course, the Voiture Noir being the most expensive car in the game. It's 30 million credits or something. It's really expensive. But I'm not going to say it's overpriced because it still makes you a lot of money. Sorry, buddy. But now when it comes down to price, 500,000 credits, you really can't go wrong. And as it goes for buying it, if you're a starter in the game and you've got $500,000 and you're looking at trying to buy your first good car, a lot of the times, a lot of people like to save up. I mean, my first good car was the Diablo, which was 750k. Really expensive car. And it only did 206 miles an hour, so it's not that great. But This one here for 500K, again, amazing price. I'm still a bit astounded by the price. I honestly thought this thing was going to be around $2 million. So price-wise, it's really good. Now, since we're here, let's get on to brakes. The brakes on this thing are not great. We're going to get 250 miles an hour. I know it's downhill. Well, we'll wait till we get here. And stop. It's not that great. Now, I wasn't using the handbrake, but handbrake's a little bit unfair. But as you can see, the brakes are certainly lacking. It definitely could use some better brakes, but then again, this is, I guess, meant to be accurate as the real-life car. So you can tell it's not going to, I guess, it just hasn't got great brakes, or they're more realistic. Now, on the handling. Handling is actually something that this car has, surprisingly. It's all-wheel drive. You don't expect the cars that are all-wheel drive in these games to really handle that well. But as you can see, with a little bit of handbrake action, it does slide. It's a very clean and bit of a natural, nice slide. It's more of a power slide, I guess. But it's definitely actually pretty good. Without the handbrake, it doesn't, like, drift or handle very well. I mean, as you can see, it's not too bad, but not that great. I know I'm going through the same spots over and over again. I'm just kind of cruising around. But the handling is pretty good, and sorry, Porsche. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. This is a bad tunnel. But it is definitely a worthy car, I guess. And especially if you're willing to spend the 500K. Even if you're a long-time player, get it. I would highly recommend this car for the sense that it's just really good. It's good value, and it's good fun. And it's got a little party trick. And actually, now that we're here, you might have seen it earlier in the video. I find this car does jumps really well. Now, I do have boost, and I am going to use it. This is advanced boost, so a little bit unfair advantage, but it jumps really well. It jumps really well. And it didn't stick the landing, but it jumps over Odessa very easily. I struggle to do that with a lot of other cars, so it is definitely a good jumper. Now, I do have a racetrack that's off-road that I designed. I won't test this car on it, but still, all in all, a very worthy car. Is he seriously going to pull me over? No. Okay, I'm not normally be that kind of guy, but sorry, cop, I'm leaving you in the dust. Oh yeah, that's another point. If you're starting off in this game, it can be hard to outrun the cops. I mean, you're like the Crown Vic and like the Golf GTI and the Mustang and everything. They're still a bit slow compared to some of the police cars. I mean, the Camaro and the GT500's coming out, and the Corvette is there, and they do have Sennas. I see a lot of cops who do have Sennas, so it is a little bit tricky at times to get away. But this car here is faster than all of them. I don't know about handling. I haven't driven the Senna. I don't have it yet. But I'm going to say it's probably about even with this. This thing's very nice. Now, when I first started this, this car came out, I really didn't expect much from it. I really didn't. I knew it was going to be accelerating quickly, but I really didn't expect much else. And that's, oh yeah, it's one of the other new cars. That's the, what's it called? The Taurus. And, oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But I guess we're going to conclude this video here. This is definitely, like I said, it's definitely worth it. I rate this car probably about a 7 out of 10. For just overall, like, the pricing and then the handling. It's actually a really good car, and I can see myself driving a little bit more. Now, I'm one of the people that likes to drive a car that's unique and different, and this car isn't really going to be that unique, because everybody has it. I've seen, like, 20 Teslas when I loaded up another server that I was going to record on, but I decided not to because it's a little chaotic. But it's still really good. And I know some people, maybe you're not concerned with rarity, so if you're not concerned about rarity, you really haven't got much to complain about. The brakes are not the greatest, but if you're smart and you know where you're driving, you can avoid having problems with your brakes. I mean, you can use the handbrake, but like the front end of this car will be smashed. But that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the little review on this Tesla Roadster. I definitely think it's worth it, and if you have $500,000, you should pick it up. It's 100% worth it, and it is a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You can expect to see videos from me every Sunday and Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.